Under the relentless sun, Emily battles grime with fierce determination, her youthful face etched with the strain of labor.
In stark contrast, Emma reclines lazily in the cool shade, her gaze drifting towards her sister's tireless efforts. The mother approaches, offering Emma a refreshing glass of lemonade, her expression softening with affection. The ice clinks softly as lemonade is poured, a sweet offering in the sweltering heat. Emily continues to scrub, her efforts unnoticed, as the idyllic scene unfolds around her. The farmhouse stands silently in the background, witnessing the unspoken dynamics of family labor and affection. Sunlight floods the farmhouse kitchen as young Emily diligently prepares a meal. Emma's impatience fills the air as she complains, "I'm hungry, Emily. When are we going to eat?" The mother's voice cuts through the warmth, her words sharp. "Emily, darling, must you be so slow?" The mother continues, her impatience evident. "Emma is famished. Can't you be a little quicker for your sister?" In the rustic setting of a chicken coop, a startled rooster suddenly erupts into a flurry of frantic wing beats. Emily's peaceful cross-stitching is violently interrupted. The sudden commotion causes Emily to fumble, and her needlework slips from her grasp. The delicate cross-stitch plummets into the dark depths of the old well. A piercing cry of dismay shatters the morning calm as Emily watches her work disappear. Her hopes and efforts sink irretrievably into the abyss. Emily approaches the well, peering into its depths, her expression filled with apprehension, desperation etched on her face. She strains to see something in the darkness. A resolute decision hardens her features. She's committed to the descent. With cautious determination, Emily begins her descent into the dark abyss. At the well's edge, Emily struggles, her fingers slipping. She succumbs to gravity, eyes widening as she begins to fall. A scream rips through the air as she plummets into the darkness. The well's opening shrinks above her, a diminishing circle of light. The darkness envelops her, the echoes of her fall fading into silence. Total darkness consumes the scene, a chilling end to her descent. Sunlight dapples the magical garden as Emily gently descends, landing amidst an explosion of color. A kaleidoscope of fantastical plants encircles her, an otherworldly panorama of vibrant life. Bewilderment clouds Emily's face as she surveys the landscape, unharmed by her unexpected arrival. She takes a tentative step forward, drawn by the allure of the strange and beautiful flora. The garden's sunlight filters through the leaves, casting shifting patterns of light and shadow around her. Lost in wonder, Emily finds herself immersed in a realm of enchantment and mystery. Sunlight bathes the magical garden, illuminating a vibrant world of life. A small rabbit struggles, its tiny paws reaching for a bright orange carrot just out of reach. Emily notices the rabbit's plight and kneels down, her movements gentle and deliberate. With a tender touch, Emily nudges the carrot closer, bridging the gap between desire and fulfillment. The rabbit, nose twitching with delight, gratefully nibbles on the offered treat. In the magical garden, Emily notices a single rose, its beauty fading as its petals droop with sorrow. She carefully approaches a nearby stream, her movements gentle and deliberate. With cupped hands, she scoops up the clear water, preparing to offer the rose a life-giving drink. She pours the water onto the thirsty rose, her touch tender, as if nurturing a fragile hope. The rose drinks deeply, and its petals unfurl, blossoming with a vibrant, otherworldly light, a testament to the magic of care. Holly's cottage, a vision of storybook charm, sits nestled among a vibrant garden of flowers. Emily approaches the idyllic scene, a sense of hope and trepidation in her steps. She pauses at the doorstep, her hand raised in anticipation. With a deep breath, Emily knocks hesitantly, the sound echoing softly in the tranquil air. The cottage remains silent, holding its secrets close as Emily awaits a response. Awaiting a response, Emily stands with bated breath, her eyes fixed on the door. At the doorway of a cozy cottage, Holly, a kind-faced woman with twinkling eyes, stands ready to welcome her guest. Holly's warm smile radiates as she gestures for Emily to enter her inviting cottage. Emily steps inside the cottage, the fire crackling in the hearth as a comforting welcome. The cottage exudes warmth and intimacy, the crackling fire promising a haven of comfort. Inside Holly's cottage, the fireplace casts a warm glow, painting dancing shadows across the walls. Holly smiles gently, extending an invitation with a wave of her hand. Holly's voice fills the warm air. "You can stay, Emily, but you must cover my bed with feathers each morning." The fire crackles, casting an eerie light as Emily contemplates Holly's strange request. The cottage is silent, with only the whispers of the flames as the deal is made. The morning light streams into Holly's cottage, illuminating soft, white feathers as Emily begins her work. With determined movements, Emily shakes out the large feather duvet. Flurries of soft, white feathers fill the air, dancing in the sunbeams. The bed transforms under a cloud of down, gradually covered in a pristine layer of feathers. A thick, soft layer of feathers settles, promising warmth and comfort. The bed is completely covered with soft, white feathers. Sunlight floods Holly's cottage, where Emily's cheerful humming fills the air. With rhythmic strokes, she sweeps across the wooden floor, diligently tending to every corner. She carefully dusts the furniture, ensuring every surface gleams with care. She polishes the windows until they sparkle, welcoming the radiant sunlight into the cozy space. The aroma of delicious meals wafts from the kitchen, a tantalizing reward for her diligent efforts. The promise of a comfortable lodging for the night beckons, a sanctuary of warmth and tranquility after a day's labor. Inside Holly's cottage, the days blur as Emily's heart tugs back to the life she left behind. Though comfort surrounds her, a deep longing for familiarity begins to consume Emily. She walks through the rooms, each object a reminder of her new, yet alien existence. The warmth of the fire cannot thaw the chill of homesickness that settles deep within her. Even in the quiet beauty of the cottage, Emily finds herself haunted by memories of her old life. The walls seem to whisper of a world she can no longer reach, as Emily succumbs to the ache of yearning. Sunlight bathes Holly's cottage, revealing dust motes suspended in the air as Emily sits in a plush armchair, lost in thought. Emily sighs. "I just wish things could be different." Holly, perched on the table's edge, notices Emily's sadness, her eyes softening with empathy. Holly rises and extends her hand to Emily, guiding her toward a previously hidden, shimmering golden door. Against the radiant backdrop of the golden door, Holly's voice carries on the wind as she gestures towards its shimmering form. With a mix of trepidation and hope, Emily steps through the gateway. This door leads home. A torrent of gleaming gold coins cascades down, enveloping Emily in a shower of wealth. As the golden rain subsides, Emily gasps as her precious cross-stitch reappears, unharmed and vibrant. The cross-stitch glows with renewed color, a symbol of hope and homecoming. Emily clutches her restored treasure, overwhelmed with relief and gratitude. Emily appears outside the farmhouse, her changed appearance a stark contrast to the rustic setting. Her fine clothes and the bag of gold speak of a world far removed from this humble place. On the porch, her mother and sister stand frozen, their expressions a mixture of shock and disbelief. Emily's sister remains standing beside her mother, her eyes fixed on Emily with stunned silence. Sunlight floods the farmhouse as Emily recounts her adventure at the wooden table. Dust motes dance in the air, illuminated by the streaming light. Her mother listens intently, her expression shifting as Emily describes the rewards. The rewards for kindness and hard work are detailed, the air thick with unspoken desires. A glint of greed flickers in the mother's eyes, betraying her inner thoughts. In the dim farmhouse kitchen, shadows dance around a rough-hewn table, setting a stage for confrontation. The mother's gaze pierces through the silence, her tired eyes a window to years of hardship. "You are lazy, Emma. Utterly and completely lazy." The mother's words cut through the tense atmosphere, each syllable dripping with disappointment. Emma absorbs the harsh words, her expression unreadable as she sits across from the mother. You will replicate Emily's journey, and this time, you will return with even more gold. Is that understood? A demand echoes in the room. The weight of expectation settles heavily as the mother's command hangs in the air, sealing Emma's fate. Emma approaches the well near the chicken coop, her expression filled with wicked intent. She pauses at the edge, a cross-stitch clutched in her hand. With a deliberate motion, Emma throws the cross-stitch into the depths. As the cross-stitch disappears, a smirk plays on Emma's lips, hinting at her satisfaction. Emma peers down into the dark depths of the well, a glint of avarice in her eyes. She braces herself, preparing to leap into the unknown. With a determined plunge, Emma propels herself into the well. The world turns upside down as Emma plummets into the darkness, the promise of riches driving her descent. Water rushes around her as she hits the bottom, the cold shock momentarily stealing her breath. Disoriented but undeterred, Emma pushes forward, her quest for treasure far from over. Emma arrives in the magical garden, her face betraying a distinct lack of wonder. Her eyes dart around the scene, taking in the sights with a veneer of impatience. She surveys the landscape, her expression hardening with each passing moment. Emma's growing discontent threatens to shatter the garden's enchanted calm. In the enchanted garden, a small rabbit's world becomes a battleground over a vibrant orange carrot. The rabbit tugs with all its might, a tiny warrior against a root vegetable. Emma strides past the struggling creature, her scoff echoing indifference in the whimsical air. Emma's gaze remains fixed forward, a stark contrast to the rabbit's intense struggle. The magical garden, once vibrant, now seems to pale, overshadowed by a single wilting rose. Emma, adorned in luxurious silks, approaches the fading bloom, her scowl deepening. With a swift, petulant motion, Emma kicks dirt onto the rose's delicate petals, her sour expression intensifying, her face twisted with displeasure. Emma scorns the delicate flower. "I would have preferred jewels to flowers," Emma declares, her voice dripping with disdain. The wilting rose stands, dirt-stained and neglected, a silent testament to Emma's callous disregard. Emma advances toward Holly's cottage, her every step echoing with resolve. She halts before the door, her anger simmering just beneath the surface. With a fierce intensity, Emma pounds on the door, demanding answers. Her voice pierces the morning calm. "Open up. I know you're in there, Holly." She repeats her command, each word laced with frustration and urgency. Her determination hardens. She will not leave without confronting Holly. Inside Holly's cozy cottage, a knowing look spreads across Holly's face as she welcomes Emma. With a measured tone, Holly presents her proposition. "I offer you the same deal as Emily." The cottage, bathed in soft daylight, holds its breath, awaiting Emma's response. The air thickens with unspoken tension as the weight of the offer hangs heavy between them. Morning light filters into Holly's cottage, illuminating the chaotic scene of Emma's half-hearted attempt to tidy the bed. Feathers scatter like fallen snow, a testament to the undone state of the room. The air fills with the soft flutter of down as Emma continues her futile task. Each shake seems more resigned than purposeful, the duvet a symbol of her own disarray. The scattered feathers cling to the fabric, a visible manifestation of her inner turmoil. In the quiet of the cottage, Emma's actions speak louder than words, a silent rebellion against order. Bathed in sunlight, Emma languidly sprawls across the floral sofa. Dust motes dance in the golden air as Emma sighs, consumed by ennui. "I'm so bored. Utterly, completely bored." She shifts restlessly, casting a disdainful glance at a nearby plate. "And this food is atrocious. I deserve better." Inside Holly's cottage, Holly's eyes are fixed on Emma, her expression beginning to darken. Holly watches Emma. Her face begins to show her growing irritation. Holly's displeasure simmers, a storm brewing beneath her composed exterior. Holly's patience wears thin, the tension in the room rising with each passing moment. Sunlight floods Holly's cottage, casting a warm glow over the interior. Holly stands firm, her gaze meeting Emma's with unwavering resolve. Holly's voice cuts through the comfortable silence of the cottage. "It's time for you to leave, Emma." The weight of Holly's words hangs heavy in the air, shifting the cottage's atmosphere. Emma's reaction is a silent acknowledgement of the inevitable. Emma advances toward the golden door, her eyes reflecting a blend of hope and longing. Her heart races with anticipation, envisioning a cascade of gold awaiting her. The sunlight glints off the metallic surface, intensifying her hopeful gaze. She pauses just steps away, bracing herself for the promised reward. Anticipation hangs heavy in the air as Emma readies herself for her grand reward. Emma approaches the golden door, anticipation etched on her face. As Emma steps across the threshold, a deluge of thick mud cascades from above, engulfing her completely. Emma stands, drenched and dripping, the mud plastering her clothes and hair. She's covered in mud, utterly shocked. Emma stares blankly ahead. Emma emerges, her figure silhouetted against the rustic backdrop of the farmhouse. Her return casts a shadow over the serene facade, her presence a stark contrast to the idyllic setting. The farmhouse watches silently as Emma walks, her steps heavy with untold stories. Her arrival disrupts the morning calm, her disheveled state hinting at a harrowing ordeal. She approaches the farmhouse, each step echoing the silence of her unspoken narrative. Emma stands, a solitary figure against the backdrop of the weathered farmhouse, her story yet untold. In the farmhouse kitchen, shame and misery hang heavy around Emma as she sits defeated at the table. Her mother stands opposite, a storm gathering in her eyes, her arms crossed in judgment. The weight of unspoken words fills the room, a palpable tension stretching between mother and daughter. The mother remains standing, her stance unwavering, a silent sentinel of disappointment. Emma's shoulders slump further, the weight of her actions pressing down on her. The kitchen is filled with an oppressive silence, broken only by the unspoken recriminations hanging in the air. In the farmhouse, lamplight casts long shadows, revealing the rustic interior where Emma sits, her face a canvas of regret. Dust motes dance around her, each speck a tiny echo of the disorder within her thoughts. She stares at her hands, worn not from toil but from a life of inaction, each line a testament to missed opportunities. A sigh escapes her lips, carrying the heavy burden of past laziness and selfishness. A flicker of understanding dawns in her eyes, a nascent appreciation for the virtue of hard work. Emma strides purposefully toward the garden, where Emily's silhouette suggests a tranquil world of growth and care. Emily is kneeling amidst the lush greenery, her hands gently coaxing life from the soil as she tends to her plants with quiet dedication. Emma approaches, her voice cutting through the peaceful air with a simple offer. "Can I help with the chores?" Emily looks up, her expression a mixture of surprise and warmth as she meets Emma's gaze across the garden. Under the vast sky, Emma and Emily stand amidst the golden field, ready to begin their day's work. Side by side, they work in harmony, their laughter echoing through the fields as they harvest the crops. The sun shines down on them as they engage in playful banter, their bond strengthened by the shared labor. Their laughter fills the air, creating a symphony of joy amidst the swaying crops. With each shared smile and word, the harvest becomes more than just work, it becomes a celebration of their friendship. As the day progresses, their camaraderie shines brighter, their bond as strong as the crops they gather. Sunlight bathes the farmhouse kitchen as Emma and Emily stand side by side, enveloped by the comforting aroma of simmering herbs. Emma reminisces. "Remember that time we tried to bake a cake for Mom's birthday and it ended up looking like a melted volcano?" Emily bursts into laughter. "Oh God, how could I forget? Dad still brings it up every year," Emma chuckles. "He does, doesn't he? It's become a family legend." Emily's eyes widen. "Speaking of legends, did I ever tell you about the time I accidentally set the barn on fire trying to make s'mores?" Bathed in golden sunlight, the sisters' laughter rings out across the fields, a symphony of joy and shared purpose. With hands deep in the earth, they plant seeds of hope, nurturing the land's promise with unwavering dedication. Amongst the gentle creatures of the farm, They extend their care, their touch, a blessing to the animals that thrive under their watch. With skilled hands, they mend and fortify, transforming broken fences into symbols of resilience and unity. The once barren farm blossoms into a haven of prosperity, a testament to their devotion and the land's boundless potential. In the heart of their thriving sanctuary, the sisters stand united, their faces radiant with the joy of a shared dream realized. Inside the farmhouse, the fire crackles and dances, painting the walls with shadows and light. The sisters sit closely, bathed in the fire's glow, a comfortable silence weaving through the air. A sense of peace settles, their faces calm as they bask in the warmth of the fire. Contentment fills the room, a testament to their newfound unity and shared gratitude. In a sunlit flashback, the magical garden comes alive with warmth as Emily approaches a thorny bush. With gentle hands, Emily carefully frees a small rabbit trapped within the thorns. She then turns her attention to a wilting rose, cradling it with tenderness, watering the rose with care. Emily's kindness fills the garden with a radiant, hopeful glow. The magical garden bursts with vibrant life, yet Emma remains untouched by its beauty. A rabbit hops innocently at her feet, unseen and unappreciated. With a careless kick, Emma destroys a rose, its petals scattering like tears. The scattered petals drift, mirroring a moment of casual destruction. The ruined rose serves as a stark symbol of Emma's indifference. Inside the quaint cottage, Holly casts a judging glance at her sisters, her face etched with disapproval. Her gaze sweeps over them, each movement heavy with unspoken criticism. A flicker of disappointment crosses Holly's face, betraying her true feelings. The weight of her judgment hangs heavy in the air, unspoken yet palpable. In the quiet of the cottage, Holly's disapproval speaks volumes. Bathed in the sun's golden embrace, the sisters stand united, their faces mirroring the prosperity of their farm. Before them, the fields unfold a vibrant masterpiece woven from threads of green and gold. Each step is a testament to their tireless labor and unwavering devotion. The farm stands as a symbol of their unbreakable bond. Soft lamplight casts long shadows across the farmhouse, enveloping the sisters in a cocoon of warmth and lavender. The gentle breeze whispers through the curtains, carrying tales of love and tranquility. Their heads are bent over the worn pages, bathed in the gentle glow of the lamplight. The scent of lavender and old paper lingers in the air, creating an atmosphere of serene nostalgia. In the quiet farmhouse, the sisters share a moment of peace, their bond strengthened by the simple act of reading together. The well is now a serene memorial, encircled by flowers that speak of remembrance. Each bloom tells a silent story of the journey. The flowers stand as a peaceful testament to the past. Nature's beauty softly embraces the sight. A delicate farewell. Sunlight floods the farmhouse, casting a golden glow on the scene. The mother watches her daughters, a flicker of regret in her eyes. The sisters work diligently, their movements precise and purposeful. A shadow of unspoken burdens lingers over the farmhouse. The quiet of the day belies the weight of unspoken words. The vast field is awash with sunlight, painting the scene with long, dancing shadows. As the sisters move with unwavering purpose, their laughter fills the air, mingling with the sounds of labor. Each movement deliberate and imbued with a sense of shared duty and heartfelt camaraderie. As they work together, sweat glistens on their foreheads, reflecting the golden sunlight and the deep satisfaction etched on their beaming faces. Their faces are lit with pure, unadulterated joy as they witness the fruits of their collective labor, a testament to the power of unity and the beauty of shared success. The farmhouse glows warmly, casting long shadows that dance with the firelight. In the gentle glow, two sisters face each other, their faces maps of time and kinship. A comfortable quiet settles, broken only by the hearth's soft murmur. A simple smile passes between them, a silent echo of years of shared secrets. Their eyes meet, acknowledging a bond that time cannot break. Golden sunlight blankets the thriving farmhouse, where life flourishes in harmony. Two sisters move with synchronized grace, their unity a testament to shared labor. In the heart of the farm, their movements are a dance of sisterhood and purpose. The air vibrates with the symphony of nature, a chorus celebrating their unwavering bond. Each sunrise paints their dedication anew, their unity unshaken by the trials of the land. Their legacy blooms alongside the crops, a testament to love and shared dreams under the open sky.